मुंबई संस्कृति जो इंडियन हेरिटेज सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइज कर रही है, एशियाटिक सोसाइटी लाइब्रेरी के सामने हो रहा है, इतना सुंदर माहौल है. व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से?
इट्स एन एब्सोल्यूट ग्रेट फीलिंग. अगर वतन में कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जिनको आज संभालना जरूरी है, उनमें से एक है इंडियन हेरिटेज सोसाइटी जो काम कर रही है. इट्स फिनोमिनल, अद्भुत. जितनी तारीफ की जाए उनकी उतनी कम. एंड थैंक्स टू द पीपल आउट हियर हु हैव कम फॉरवर्ड फॉर दिस कॉज. इच्छा मेरी थी शायद मेरा भी नाम यहाँ होता, लेकिन नेवरदलेस some other program for sure we will be associated, because इन चीज़ों को संभालना इतना ज़रूरी है. इन द years to come, जब ये जनरेशन नहीं आ रही है, उनको ये समझाना कि भाई वतन में क्या क्या है, इट्स गोइंग टू बी डिफिकल्ट. तो इट्स लाइक सीइंग इज बिलीविंग. जो चीज़ें दिखती है उसी का महत्व होता है, एंड दैट्स व्हाट इट इज ऑल अबाउट.
And since we are in front of a heritage structure and Mumbai has so many of them, आपका favorite heritage structure कौन सा है?
That is a dangerous one.
और उससे जुड़ी हुई यादें.
बचपन से एलिफेंटा सुनते थे कि भाई कुछ अनोखा है. आप हंसोगे मेरे पे. मैं फाइनली वहाँ पहुँचा 5 साल पहले. इट वॉज समथिंग फिनोमिनल, समथिंग ग्रेट, समथिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. समथिंग मोर टू ऐड टू दैट. यहीं गेटवे ऑफ इंडिया की बात करें, कितनी पुरानी चीज़ है. शर्म आती है अपने आप को कि बचपन से कभी वो चीज़ देखी नहीं. बचपन चला गया, जवानी चली गई. फाइनली उस चीज़ को देखा तो समझा कि यार वतन में बहुत कुछ है. इट्स ऑल अबाउट दैट कि हमको उस चीज़ को कैसे संभालना है, किस तरीके से उसको आगे लेके चलना है. वी शुड बी दोस प्राउड इंडियंस. वी शुड बी हैविंग दैट फीलिंग दैट यस, दिस इज आवर कंट्री.
And any message that you would urge to the youth to come forward and probably in creating awareness?
There's no doubt about it. Youth is a powerhouse. That's what our Honorable Prime Minister also talks about it. If guided them on the right path, they can do wonders in life. And this is what I request, appeal to them to please come forward in large numbers for such programs and understand what India is all about. They'll be much more prouder to know which country they belong to. खाली बोलना आसान है, but to get into that deep system, it's time they come forward and make India proud. I keep talking about it always. There was a time जब हिंदुस्तान को सोने की चिड़िया बोलते थे. वो वक्त फिर आएगा, वो दिन दूर नहीं. फिर इस वतन को फिर सोने की चिड़िया बुलाया जाएगा.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's a beautiful atmosphere. And what do you have to say? What are you going to perform?
Well, this is the best part in Mumbai, what I feel, and look-wise and feel-wise. But today it's looking more beautiful because of your arrangements, your lighting, and everything. And the main thing is our heritage music in front of the heritage building. That's the common between both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm really honored to be part of this festival, Sanskriti. And I think this is, I think what?
The 32nd edition.
32nd edition, my God. I've played here twice, but feel like playing all the time. Because the audience were already there at the sound check. Means they really want to...
At 6.
At 6. So they don't miss the right slot where they want to sit and listen to music. This is the power of our heritage music, and this is the power from your people taking care of the heritage building and bringing it into our notice, which is very important. Next generation also should know what is this heritage about. So at least they'll come and they'll see and they'll go and research it. What exactly is it? Why this place? Why not? And thank you for all the people who have helped out to block the road. And sorry for the inconvenience to the people. And if you're really inconvenienced, you come and enjoy the music. And I think we'll fulfill your whatever damages has been done. Thank you so much.
I think this is like heritage meets heritage.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell you. Yeah, heritage. Not me.
Of
Heritage
course,
music,
you are.
classical music.
Rakesh ji, one last question before you let you go. Uh, here in Bombay, we are talking about Indian Heritage Society. We're talking about heritage structures. Which is your favorite structure, heritage structure in the city, and do you have what memories do you have associated?
Well, this is the main heritage for me because I used to come all the time to record here in Western Auto, which is just the next door building. So this area coming from Andheri, Malad side, used to seem that okay, I'm in India at that time. Now the studio work is not so much happening, but the building, the structure is amazing. You look when I go to UK also, the first thing I see is this building. Something is similar.
Right.
So this is one of the Churchgate station, VT. When I travel, the first thing I stop and see the building, the way it's done, and especially nowadays with the lighting and everything, it looks super beautiful, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What made you partner with Mumbai Sanskriti?
See, HSBC has a history of association with Mumbai Sanskriti. They've been associated with the event, I guess, for 1 decade and more now. So it is but natural to participate. There's no question asked in terms of why we need to do it. It's a very proud moment for us every year to be participating in such a elite event, and we like to associate ourselves. HSBC has a very deep-rooted history in India. They're more than in India for more than 170 years, right? And somewhere we think that we are domestic. We are no longer a foreign bank, and that's where association with Indian Heritage Society and Mumbai Sanskriti kind of shows our intent to be deep-rooted in India.
Right. And now that you mentioned the Indian Heritage Society, what do you have to say about the awareness that they create towards these heritage structures?
I think they are doing a great job. They are doing a great job because I was looking at the background where youths are sitting on the Asiatic Society, stairs. I think there's a lovely atmosphere. It encourages a lot of people to participate, and somebody like Indian Heritage Society has to come forward. Somebody has to come forward, right? And I'm glad that they are doing this for us, and we are proud to be partners.
Right. And I have to ask you this question since it is heritage. Which is your favorite heritage structure in the city, and do you have any memories attached?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I come from Calcutta. I'm born Calcutta, so my favorite one is of course Victoria Memorial, right? But I like museums a lot. But in Bombay, it has got to be Asiatic. So I love this place.
Anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I think it's a great atmosphere, great weather. Good to be here, and we believe this association will continue for many years together. Thank you so much.
Now, tell us about the inception of Mumbai Sanskriti Festival. How did it become? How did the whole evolution of Bandhanda happen to Mumbai Sanskriti? English.
So, good evening everyone. My name is Preeti Vanage and I'm the Secretary of Indian Heritage Society Mumbai. So, as you all can see, this is our 32nd year of this initiative that we started in 1992. It was started at Bandganga, which is Bandganga Tank, which is the 11th century heritage precinct in Walkeshwar, Mumbai. And it was started way back in 1992. And it was initiated by a sign campaign that led to saving the tank from reclamation. And it was started by Mrs. Anita Garware, who is the founding member and a social activist, social worker who loves heritage and loves to conserve it. We started to create a property which ensures that people are aware about what the tank is, what the built heritage is of Mumbai city, and at the same time also showcase our art and culture in the form of music. So that's how the inception of Bandganga Music Festival was initiated, and it went on till 2008. In 2009, we had to shift the venue because of a silent zone which was declared by the Supreme Court. And because of that, we shifted the venue to another heritage structure in the city, island city of Mumbai, which is the Town Hall, popularly known as the Asiatic Library building. So it's the first public building in the island city, and that's how we thought we should have it highlighted, and showcase it as well. So that's how we showcase our intangible heritage against the backdrop of tangible heritage, and that is how the inception happened, and we hope to continue this in future. Thanks.
इस एडिशन की परफॉर्मेंसेस के बारे में कुछ बताइए।
तो ये जो एडिशन है 32nd ईयर, तो हम देखते हैं कि जो इंसेप्शन से हमने चालू किया था बाणगंगा फेस्टिवल और जो मुंबई संस्कृति का फेस्टिवल था, वो हम प्योर क्लासिकल म्यूजिक करते थे या डांस फॉर्म करते थे। तो अभी आप देखेंगे कि जो सोशल मीडिया का इरा है, जहाँ पे बहुत सारा फ्यूजन एलिमेंट्स आता है, जो यंगर जनरेशन है उनको भी भाना चाहिए, एंड दे आर द वंस हु शुड एक्चुअली टेक दिस हेरिटेज फॉरवर्ड, यू नो। सो समवेयर वी हैव टू स्ट्राइक अ कॉर्ड विद देम, एंड उसके लिए हमने ये सोचा कि ये साल हम कुछ नया करते हैं। जो हमारे रूट्स है, जो इंडियन हेरिटेज जो कल्चर है, वो रूट्स तो रखेंगे, तो क्लासिकल तो रहेगा, लेकिन उसके साथ एक फ्यूजन एलिमेंट होगा कि हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल, कर्नाटक क्लासिकल और थोड़ा सा वेस्टर्न क्लासिकल थोड़ा डाल के एक कॉन्फ्लुएंस किया जाए। तो उस हिसाब से हमने जो फर्स्ट डे पे रखा है परफॉर्मेंस, जो है राकेश चौरसिया जी, और उनके साथ ओजस अडिया है, श्रीधर पार्थसारथी है, देयर इज संजय दास हु इज गोइंग टू प्ले द गिटार, देयर इज शिखरनाथ कुरैशी and Ritik Chaurasia, who are going to accompany. So they are going to play confluence music, which is for peace and harmony. That is what the theme is. And on the second day, संजीव अभ्यंकर जी है और अश्विनी ताई भिड़े देशपांडे है, जो बहुत ही फेमस पॉपुलर उनकी जोड़ी है फॉर जसरंगी। लेकिन ये साल एक बहुत नया एक कॉन्फ्लुएंस हाजिर करने वाले हैं हमारे स्टेज पे, और जो बोल रहे इट्स कॉल्ड द भक्ति संगम। तो दोनों अलग अलग घराने से हैं। संजीव जी एंड अश्विनी ताई are going to merge their gharanas, and they are going to touch base upon all the devotional genres of music, और इस हिसाब से वो एक अलग टाइप का संगम सादर करने वाले हैं। तो ये अलग है।
Now that we are standing in front of Asiatic Society, I mean, I cannot not ask you this question. Which is your favorite heritage structure in the city?
There are actually quite a few. So as I said, the caves. So I think the Elephanta Caves, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is beautiful. And if you can actually visit there, you know, very, very close to like 3-4 hours will be spent there observing, appreciating the rock cut architecture that the caves have. Apart from that, I think closer to the city is the Convocation Hall. So we had actually done, during the COVID times, we had done 2 concerts there, and we had transformed this physical format of the festival into a virtual format. So the Convocation Hall at the Mumbai University 4th campus is unique because first of all, it's got the biggest, one of the biggest rose-tinted glass windows there, which is a zodiac sign ka 12 windows hai, and again it's not open to public. So you know, in the sense, it's a heritage venue that I think should be opened up for people to appreciate that kind of architecture. So I think that is.
And the last question: what are the other plans that IHS has to spread more awareness in 2024?
So we actually do. The idea is that when we look at culture or heritage, we look at it at a broader perspective, more inclusive. So we have you know, initiatives like Art in the Park, which run in BMC parks. We started that way back in 2012 when parks were not really open for community bonding and community exchange and showcasing art and culture. The other initiative is the heritage ambassadors. So what we do is actually engage actively with the city colleges and schools. And the idea is to sort of introduce heritage as a subject of appreciation when they are young, you know. So that is something that they build on when they grow older and they start appreciating finer points in culture and heritage in general.
Right. Anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, I think the media needs to support these initiatives, definitely. Print and electronic media. We being an NGO, we do find it difficult to reach out for marketing budgets. So we are very grateful to our sponsors who have been supporting us for all this time, for all these efforts. Also very grateful to our mentor, Mrs. Anita Garware. I think she deserves a special mention. Since the past 32 years, that lady has been really serving the city, and she has love for the culture, for education, for children. And I think her effort is actually to reach out to a wider audience. So I think that deserves a special mention. Thank you. Thank you so much.